Hello and welcome back to more Super Mario Galaxy. In the last episode, we explored the entirety of Dusty Dune Galaxy, one of the longest galaxies in the entire game. And in today's episode, we are going to be returning once again to the Bedroom Dome to clean up all of the shorter galaxies that we have yet to explore. And we have 3 of those to explore. 2 of them are non-bosses, and then the last one is going to be the boss battle against Bowser. We're going to do all that in this episode, so we got a lot of work to do, but we will be able to do it anyway. So first things first, we're going to head over to the Hungry Luma and feed it the starbits it needs. I believe it needs, 800, which we have way more than enough to feed. So, let's feed all the starbits. Well, we'll start with this one, then we'll go into, after we clear out this galaxy, we'll go into the bedroom, do the question mark block galaxy, then we'll face off against Bowser, and then I'll be it for the episode. So, a lot of work to do, but it'll still be much, much shorter than our adventures in the Dusty Dune Galaxy. Because that galaxy has a lot to it. That and Freeze Flame Galaxy. Anyway, let's go. Let's tackle Bigmouth's gold bait in the Bigmouth Galaxy.
Yes.
Alright, so what we need to do in this galaxy is the power star is right here. It's inside this chest, but the only way that we can break it, typically you can break chests open by throwing shells at them, right? Not this time. We need a special kind of shell. We need a golden shell. So, let's go ahead and dive into the water and see if we can find a golden shell. Head on down here, and then swim our way over here. We can pick up a shell along the way. Oh, sorry, this is a one-up mushroom, not a shell. In which case, we don't need it. We're just going to keep on moving along. I can spin it right here to break through the blocks and proceed into the other side of the area. And then if we head down here, you'll notice that there's a star chip in the center of the area along the floor, and that's because we need to collect all 5 star chips in order to create a sling star to launch us up to the next level. So let's make sure we pick up all the star chips. Star chip number 1 is going to be there. Star chip number 2 is going to be there. And then we can just swim around the entire area picking up all the star chips that we see as we go. Number 3 will be here. And they're basically just around the perimeter of the area. So if you just go and follow this line, you'll pretty much find all of them relatively hassle-free. And then once you have all 5, the sling star appears right in the center, so then we can head over there and use it to launch ourselves up into the next area to continue our search of the of the golden shell. So we head up here, and there it is. Up there, you can see it. The golden shell is waiting for us to pick up, so we're gonna go ahead and grab it. Now all we gotta do is take it back. So let's go ahead and drop ourselves down into this area. And then we can go back up the way we came, which I appear to be having some difficulties locating. Where is the door? There it is. Alright, let's head back through here. We'll take the gold shell back to where we spawned in, use it to break open the golden chest, collect our power star, and then we'll head back to the common observatory. Now, there are some boos in your way this time, but just shine the light at the boos and they'll disappear immediately. So it's not exactly that difficult, and you don't even need to take them out. You can just swim around them. So whether you shine the light at them or you swim around them, either way, take the gold shell to the chest and shake to break it open. And this Captain Toad is going to be here with your power star.
Man, that was close. Oh, Mario, I almost got to tell you something. I was trying to get a power star, but I fell into this treasure chest. Let me tell you, it's even smaller than it looks. Whoa. Anyway, here's the power star I found in here. No, really, it's yours. Take this power star!
Whoa. Thanks, Captain Toad. Nope, I didn't want to talk to you. Nope, I wanted to backflip.
Oh, yeah.
You got a star! Bigmouth's gold bait. Bigmouth Galaxy, 61 power stars. Galaxy complete. High score updated to 1 coin. You increase your starbit count to 2,159. Save your game? No, because we still have 2 more power stars to collect. Make that 3 more power stars to collect because it appears a speedy comet has just appeared in Dust Dune Galaxy. I figured it might appear. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't, but I knew in the back of my head that there was a pretty strong chance that the Prankster Comet would show up. So let's return once again to the Bedroom Dome, return to Dusty Dune Galaxy, and complete this speedy comet that has now entered orbit. Welcome to the Galaxy. Alright, so there aren't really any special tricks that are different for the speedrun than from the regular playthrough of this mission. Just like last time, you want to stay in the center of all these enemies and spin it once as they approach you so that you can easily take them all out at once. When it comes to this guy, you can kind of backflip as he spawns into the area and either jump on his head or spin into him immediately to defeat him right as he spawns in. But other than that, also mash A as you land on this planet so that you can jump out of the sand immediately, because as you may recall, you get in Dusty Dune Galaxy, you get stuck in the sand if you crash land from a launch star. So that's something to keep in mind. But other than that, so long as you're moving at a decent pace, you don't really have anything to worry about here. The main strategies are the same as they were during the main walkthrough of this level. But this upcoming planet is probably going to be the make or break of your run. It's a matter of knowing where all the Pole Star chips are. And in case you forgot, I will happily re-explain to you. First one's going to be on top of this little bit of sand right here, and quickly move to the underside to grab star chip number 3, and then move to the opposite side on the right to jump up and spin into this crystal to get star chip number 4, then quickly long jump out to return back to the main planet where you started, grab this green shell. I said grab this green shell, lost a little bit of time there, but we should still be fine. Then you want to make sure you get ready to jump onto this platform with the treasure chest right here, because if you recall from the main walkthrough, the pole stars all spawn right by the treasure chest, so if you get this one last, you'll save yourself a little bit of time in the long run. And then I do recommend using the momentum trick, as we did last time, to give yourself a little bit of speed to pull yourself onto this planet. I didn't explain this in the main walkthrough. Don't follow the green arrow. It doesn't take you to the launch star. It takes you to a green pipe. And there are some extra bonuses you can get if you go into the green pipe. But because we're doing a speed run here, we don't want to even bother ourselves with the green pipe at all. We want to focus explicitly on getting to the launch star, which we did. Here, if you long jump straight out, you can... Well, I messed that up horribly, but if you long jump straight out, you can kind of take a shortcut and go around to the other side rather quickly. Fortunately, the game is nice to you, and they've despawned all the thwomps and all the tornadoes, so you don't have to worry about that. But I do recommend long jumping out to this red platform, then quickly long jumping to the left as well. And just basically, just keep long jumping is really all I have to say here. Because there aren't any tornadoes, you don't have to worry about getting hit by any of them. You just have to focus on platforming your way across the ground and getting to the switch as quickly as possible. You notice we have 2 minutes to do this, so we have a lot of time to spare. I wouldn't worry about the time too much. So long as you know where all the pole star chips are and you don't go down the green arrow path, you'll have a very easy time with this speed run. Now it's just a matter of, I guess the other thing that could screw you up here is if you take too long getting back to the sandcastle over there, because then the sandcastle despawns, or it doesn't despawn, but it goes back to the other side of the planet, and then you have to keep going back and, oh, I fell in the sand. Well, I just ate my words. Yeah, so the other thing that can screw you up is if you fall in the sand. Don't do that. That's a dumb mistake. Yeah, my last run was definitely my last run was definitely much better than this one. You can see we lost a little bit I lost a lot more time this time, but we still have plenty of time left to get the Power Star. You got a star! Sandblast Speedrun, Dusty Dune Galaxy, 62 Power Stars. High score update to 4 coins. You increase your starbit count to 2,416. Save your game, and no, because we still have 2 more Power Stars to collect in this episode, and the first one of those is going to be in this brand new galaxy over here, which is Honeyclimb Galaxy. Let's go do this one. Fly to this galaxy. And tackle scaling the sticky wall. So this galaxy's very, very easy. Remember those honeycombs that you could stick onto as me Mario in the Honey Hive Kingdom? Well, that's this entire galaxy. You just climb up the honeycombs and that's it. It's actually kind of fun. You know, it's a nice, fun little platforming challenge, especially after the extremely lengthy galaxies of Gusty Garden Galaxy, Freeze Flame Galaxy, and Dusty Dune. Love Gusty Garden, love Freeze Flame, and Dusty Dune's pretty cool too. But let's be perfectly honest here, they're very, very long galaxies. A lot of power stars collect in them, and a lot of tough sections in there as well. So, you know, it's nice to have a galaxy where we can just kick back, relax, and enjoy some fun platforming along the honeycomb walls. It's not particularly difficult so long as you just keep an eye on your flight meter so that you don't overstay your welcome in the air, and you don't get hit by any of the meteorites, you'll have a very easy time making your way through this galaxy, and then the Power Star will be just as easy. It is a much more advanced version of the honeycomb climbing that we did in Honeyhive Kingdom, admittedly, but still nothing too particularly challenging. The Mandy bugs here are just a joke. You can literally just fly right over them, consequence-free. There's really no reason to be afraid of them. They aren't even move. They only move if you cross in front of them. But if you're high enough above them, they won't bother you even in the slightest. Like they won't move even an inch. So it's nothing too challenging, but it is a fun little platforming challenge to get your way up to the top. And once you do reach the top, a Power Star will be your reward. You got a star, scaling the sticky wall, Honeyclimb Galaxy, 63 Power Stars. Galaxy complete. High score updated to 5 coins. You increase your starboard count to 2,580. Save your game? No, because we still have one more Power Star to collect in this episode, and that is going to be waiting for us at the enemy base for the bedroom, which is Bowser's Dark Matter plant. Let's fly to this galaxy. And tackle Darkness on the Horizon. Welcome to the galaxy. Okay, so this stuff, dark matter. Don't touch it. It will kill you instantly. I mean, not instantly, but you won't be able to escape it, so it may as well kill you instantly. And that's really the only bit of advice I have for you on a general level. Aside from that, this level is much more gravity-centric, so you want to stay right here so that it pulls you. You're safe when the gravity's pulling this way and when it's pulling in that direction. And then from there, you just want to keep moving along the platforms. Stand here so that you're safe when the gravity's pulling in this direction and also in this direction, which is about to right now. And that's basically the key to this section, is making sure you are aware of which direction gravity is pointing. And I think there might be some bonuses up here if I can jump my way up here. Yep, there's a series of coins waiting for us. And is there a one up at the end of this? No, but there is a lot of coins in this question mark block. Alright, this wasn't really worth it, but, you know, I figured I'd show it off just for the fun of it. Anyway, now that we've taken care of that, we can climb up this pole right here. And at the top, we're going to see these holes right here. And this is a really clever way to introduce you to the idea of the dark matter holes, which basically, if you step into the hole, naturally, you're going to fall right through it. And that's not really a problem here, just a minor inconvenience. But right here, if you step into the hole, you'll fall right through the platform and into the dark matter. And you do not want to do that. So you want to steer clear of all the holes and just stick to the pink platforms to make your way across this little river of dark matter, and then you'll get to the end. I almost stepped on the platform there, that would have been real bad. Stick to the right side here so that you can avoid the hole, and then stick to the left side here so you can avoid this whole long jump over. Grab a 1-up if you so choose to collect it. And now we are entirely upside down, coming up into what is probably the hardest section of the entire galaxy, which is the ultimate gravity gauntlet, where you have to figure out where the safe, what the safe spots are for each of these platforms. So you want to stand not there, right here, so that you're safe when the gravity's pulling this direction and that direction. Here, you want to wait for this to go up and then stand right here, so that when the gravity starts pulling this way, you'll be safe, but you still won't be 100% in the clear, because as soon as you once the gravity's pulling toward the right, you want to immediately jump up and over this so that you can land in the bottom left-hand corner, so that you will be safe when the gravity starts pulling up toward the ceiling. But even after that point, you still won't be in the clear, because there's going to be a couple more gravity switches. So now what you need to do is jump over into the bottom right-hand corner and then just kind of sit here so that when gravity pulls you to the left, you'll be fine. Then backflip over this onto an entirely new platform, and then stand right here so that you will be safe when it pulls downward. And you have cleared what is probably the hardest section in the galaxy. And it's not particularly challenging, but if you aren't paying attention to which direction gravity's pulling, it might be a little tough. Anyway, we can free this Luma right here to cause the first set of stairs to appear. Then you can grab a life mushroom right here, always helpful. Then free this Luma to create another set of stairs. And at the very top, who's going to be waiting for us? It's Bowser.
What? It's you. That's it, Mario. I'm gonna stop you with the space bits.
Alright, so believe it or not, this boss fight is exactly the same as the last fight against Bowser. You wait for him to do his shockwaves. You wait for him to pounce on you. Which could take a while, but he will do it eventually. And you wait, once again, you wait on the blue platform, or the blue circle, so that he'll get stung by lava. Follow him around to smack his tail, and then let him spin around the planet for a bit. Smack him again, and that's the first hit done. Now we get to do all that again. Dodge the fireballs, not too bad. Again, avoid the shockwaves, still not too bad. You do want to make sure you avoid the fireballs on the return trip because they do go around the gravity of the planet. Let him stomp into the blue circle. You may take a hit, but it's fine because he will take a much bigger hit, and then you can smack his tail. Let him spin around. Smack him again. Dodge the fireballs. Dodge the shockwaves. In case you can't tell, boss fight, not too challenging. It's exactly the same as... He does do a little spin attack, but it's I mean, look at it. It doesn't do... I mean, it can damage you, yes, but so long as you stay clear of it, it's not that big of a threat. You just gotta wait for him to stomp on you, and then you'll be in the clear, which he's about to do here in a second. There we go. Final hit inbound. Smack his tail. Grab a coin in the process if you want. Smack him once. Smack him twice, and that's the boss fight defeated. I missed. Okay, we'll smack him again. Boss fight defeated.
Whoa, not bad. I guess I chose the right guy to be my arch enemy. At least you always put up a fight. But it's too bad for you because my master plan is almost complete. Tough luck, Mario.
As per the usual, Bowser's boss fights are really easy, but hey, we got a grand star. You got a star, darkness on the horizon, Bowser's dark matter plant, 64 power stars. Galaxy complete. High score updated to 46 coins. You increase your star count to 2,595. You also discovered 5 new galaxies. Make that 6 new galaxies, but that 6th galaxy at the bottom there is a bit different than the engine room ones, and we won't be exploring the one down here for quite a while.
We have ascertained the location of your special one. Please take a look at the circle by your feet. That number represents the power stars you need to reach the center of the universe. That number will decrease with each power star you recover. And when it reaches 0, the Comet Observatory will regain full power and fly as a starship again. And then we will be able to reach the center of the universe.
Save your game, yes, because that is going to do for this episode. But I do want to point something out really quickly, is that the counter said 1 during the cutscene, but it immediately says 0.
The Comet Observatory has full power and now can fly through the cosmos again. It's time. Do you want to go to the location of your special one at the center of the universe?
No, because we have a lot more power stars to collect.
Please speak to me again when you are ready.
Yeah, so basically, if we wanted to, we could go fight Bowser right now and end the game. We don't want to do that because there's 120 power stars to collect, and we only have about half of that. We have a little more than half, but still. So, the layout of this is we're going to collect all 120 power stars. Sorry, we can't get all of them, but we are going to get as many power stars as we can collect before facing off against Bowser. Then we'll fight Bowser, collect all the power stars that we can only get after beating Bowser, and then that'll be the end of the game. But if you want to, you can go right now, talk to Rosalina, and fly to Bowser and fly to the final galaxy. Entirely up to you. The only requirement you have to do that is you have to beat Bowser in the bedroom, which we did, and then you have to also have collected at least 60 power stars, which we do. We have 64. If those two things are true, then you can go fight Bowser anytime you want. But I, for the sake of the walkthrough, am going to be waiting until we collect as many power stars as possible to kind of keep this in some sort of a sensible order. But aside from that, that'll be it for now. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all tomorrow for some more Super Mario Galaxy. Goodbye!